I just want people to think about this. And like I've said this at the start, like the reason why we create workplaces feel good about themselves, or what we call happier workplaces. And for some people, it can feel like a real sort of soft approach to work, but it's not, or a sort of a very light approach to work. And it's not, because the word happiness can be bandied around in many different ways. But the truth is, when people feel good about themselves, they do their best work.
Yeah.
And it's about us providing them, and leaders within the organization, we've been able to give people the right tools to be able to do their best work. Because when people feel good about themselves, everything begins to change. And that just not only affects the organization, the profitability of the organization, the productivity of the organization, the well-being of the employees, but it also affects the relationships outside of that, as I've said, the personal relationships, the wider community, wider society. Everybody benefits when we go down this road.
Yeah, thank you. Like, because like we made a full loop. You mentioned that at the start, that it's not just about work, it's about community at large, and contributing to the whole in a positive way, which is a very spiritual concept. I mean, so
I always bring it back to the and people that might have heard, just to finish, Bronnie Ware was a palliative care nurse. You may have heard of her, and Bronnie would have talked about the 5 regrets of the dying, and every single male patient, just because of the demographic of the patients that came to her, every larger proportion of her patients were male who had worked. And she has said, every male patient said, I wished I hadn't worked so hard. I wished I spent more time with the people I loved, doing the things that I cared about. And when we get to the last experience of our life and realize that we wished our life had been different, that's very stark. We want to ensure that people get to the last stages of their experience and they don't feel that they need to redo it again because they felt they went down the wrong road, or it just didn't work out the way they expected.